Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you guys want to check out my social media or check out a badass kick-ass original story, check out the links down in the description below. Hope you enjoy the video. This is a video that I've tried to do for the last couple of weeks. I actually recorded it off and on a lot, and I wanted to make sure that I could do this video justice, and I wanted to, at least know what I was talking about whenever I did this. And I did watch a long video that helped me out a lot and explained a lot of things, and I found out some more information about this film. Um, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to say stuff in this review, kind of just, my own opinion about everything with this film and how I interpreted it. That's all I can do is just be honest. But the film that we're talking about today is the controversial film by Samuel Fuller. That is White Dog. He's actually got another film coming out on the Criterion Collection. I could have got this on Blu-ray, but I wanted the Criterion DVD. And I'm just going to sum this film up. It's about a racist white dog that attacks black people, kills black people. Yeah, it's blunt. It really is. It's set in L.A. It definitely has some filmmaking sort of story beats to it, where they kind of get into the filmmaking aspect of things. It's a very interesting film, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and say this because, and hear me out, I will explain why, and I'll explain why as soon as I get done, making this statement. There are plenty of films out there that are about racism, anti-racism, and I feel like White Dog is probably the best one that I've ever watched. And the reason why I say that is because the film is blunt, it's graphic, it gets to the point, and a lot of the stuff that you watch, you have to interpret for yourself. Like it's stuff that you have to think about on your own, and when you have to think about that stuff, it impacts you a lot more. And what I mean by that is, there when he's telling the story about the white dog and how the white dog became a racist dog, he was, they pretty much talked about how the owner would hire, black people that were on drugs and would give them drugs, give them money to beat the pup, and have the pup beat by black individuals until the pup got bigger. And then that would, inspire the hate. When you think about that, it really does. I mean, that right there, that situation in itself, it really does sort of inspire a lot of different thoughts in your mind on how that can be interpreted. And it really is, it's wild. It really is. It's wild to think about and having to interpret this stuff. And with respect to the filmmaker, I think he really did. I think he nailed it. Seriously, I think he nailed it. I think he's an Italian filmmaker. I'm not French or Italian, but I feel like he hit it right on the head. I feel like the message in this film is just it's strong. It really is. It is strong. And the whole anti-racist thing aside, the filmmaking elements, I really enjoyed the pacing of this film. I thought the pacing of this film was spot on. I really did enjoy it. I was not bored one time watching it. This film was just terrifically paced, and the story itself, while it's pretty simple, it really does a lot to you. It really does. It does explain a lot to you. It's going to sound weird again, but it explains a lot to you without explaining really anything at all. Um, and that's very rare to see in films, especially films like this, which I hate that this did not get the theatrical release that it deserved. I would love to see a re-release of this film, especially given a lot of the stuff that's been going on. I really do feel like this is a must-watch film for film lovers and people that are very passionate about that subject matter because while White Dog is a very blunt and a very at times gruesome and straightforward film, it's a very honest film. It's a very dare I say trustworthy film. Like I really do trust in this film's message. And like I said, you don't get that a lot with films, and you don't get that a lot with films that are actually trying to portray a message, because the message that this film portrays is not only very important, but it's told, and explained very well. Like I said, without explaining anything at all, if that makes sense. But yeah, I feel good about that. I do. I think I worded it a lot better than I did in my other reviews because I needed more information on the film, and I did. I got it. Guys, White Dog, definitely check it out. This is one that I seriously would recommend watching. Even if you're a fan of like I don't even know if I would call this film a horror film, really. I mean, I guess you could consider it to have horror elements, but this film's really just a thriller. I mean, it's a shocking, it's a shocking message that, not too many people has had a chance to see, because this film has been overlooked a lot. So definitely check out White Dog. I'm glad I could have talked about it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. I hope you guys are staying safe wherever you're at. I'll see you guys next time.